Since this ride is officially closed, that means I can talk crap about it, and you can't do anything to stop me. What are you gonna do, rise up from the grave? Mr. Six, you can't beat me. You cannot beat me though. As soon as this ride becomes Wicked Georgia Cyclone, I'll tell you how the experience was to show you how much a conversion or a new attraction was really needed. I swear, if they tear it all down and build a free spin and a hot dog stand, I'm gonna be so pissed. Thanks for tuning in to Rob's Rides. It's Rob, keeping it 100 with all things amusement. And if you're watching this, geez, these books cost more than the classes now. Can I just pay for the class and enroll in a book like I'm a Willy Wonka nerd falling into the crease? Georgia Cyclone. Yeah. This ride debuted in 1990. The African-American Atlanta youths were just so excited when this ride came out, up until Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came out, and then they just forgot that this ride existed like everybody else. It was designed by Curtis Summers, and he also designed Mean Streak, and then he died the next year. I'm not saying there's any correlation. And it was built by the Den Corporation, the same manufacturers that built all those wooden rides that are annually scheduled to be converted or torn down. Because we've just had enough of your Den. It was designed to be a mirror image of the Coney Island Cyclone. The only difference is that they didn't have a line for immigrants to register for residency. Instead, we just have a wall. Well, speaking of that, when this ride debuted in 1990, it just trumped them all. Well, by Six Flags Over Georgia's standards of trumped. Georgia's standards are always watered down. Just look at the air. It's so humid and moist. And look at their education. That's actually not good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my buddies at OVC's footage when they came to Georgia because I'm too lazy to go up the street and record it myself. You can see this coaster from the parking lot, or you can't, depending on which parking lot you're in. It has the blue flags just waving about. And the noise of the track rolling and the screams, it sounds like it's kind of fun. Which is precisely what it is. You enter the park and you make a right, but you realize you probably should have did a left because Georgia Scorcher is open right now, and that is a rare miracle. I'm happy that a new attraction is gonna go to this area because this area is low-key dead. Kind of like elderly patients. You make it to the entrance and you're like, oh, Jesus, did you guys forget what paint was? But oh well, let's just ride this giant spider web. The entrance queue at first looks like you're entering a house. That's cute. The logo is definitely of this era. Just makes me want to carry a boombox on my shoulder. You get in the station and you sit in these Philadelphia Toboggan Company trains, I believe. And it's just, oh, why is this so tight? These seats are more marginalized than poor urban communities. My kneecaps are giving the person in front of me a back massage. If you have hips, you may have to sit sideways just to fit in. Come out of there with your hips permanently looking like Shakira's belly dancing. I'm down to ride, but my hips don't fit and it's starting to make me cry. Shout out to Six Flags Over Georgia for the POV. You roll out the station and you feel a few bumps. And you're just like, these bumps better go away. I cannot have a pizza face at my homecoming dance. You rise up the 95-foot hill and then you make that first drop. And for this drop, at the top of it, it has a little curve to the left, like hyper-aggressive masturbator penis. The next hill you curve to the right and you have another drop there. And you start to feel like the bumpiness is picking up a little bit, but it's tolerable. No bumps. I'm borrowing my sister's makeup. The next hill you go beneath the lift hill, and you get some decent floater, only if you're in the back. Then there's this hill turning to the left, and you go to another vertical hill, then another hill to the left. And this is the point where you're beginning to go underneath the supports, and it feels like you're going a lot faster than you really are. And then there's more smaller hills, and you actually get some decent airtime. So yes, let's acknowledge this Georgia Cyclone. You can give a clap. You did it. You had some airtime. Good for you. And you also realize that this ride is longer than you thought it would be because it's so compact. There's this few moments where the track would like awkwardly bank like doing a wire transfer. Like, am I supposed to fill something out or yeah, like what am I doing? I'm just gonna take this courtesy sucker that's mainly for kids, and I'm going to use this to rid my anxiety and awkwardness away. And have a good day, bank teller lady. Man, I am cringe. You make this final left turn, and then you brake. Overall, it was a decent coaster. I mean, it's kind of forgettable, and I wouldn't say it's really that rough, but it could get a little uncomfortable. But it's all tolerable unless you're taller than 5'8" and weigh more than 160 pounds. But who fits that criteria? I mean, giving this ride the benefit of the doubt, overall, I would rate this ride fun. But yeah, it's always sad to see a roller coaster go, especially if it's been there for a while. It's just like, damn. But you know what? Georgia Cyclone, you can burn in hell! I'm just kidding. I'm gonna miss that old pile of wood that looks like it could just collapse at any second. I really hope that they RMC this. If they do, they probably will have to put up some more supports because it looks more fragile than Tech 9. Fragile. Whatever it is, it better have good capacity. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please hit that thumbs all the way up. Share this with anybody that rode this ride or wanted to ride this ride and couldn't, but just are excited about whatever is gonna replace it. And if you thought I was Kirkland Vlogs, hit subscribe and I'll come back with a new video next week. The next hill you go through the lift hill beneath the